Morning, everyone. I'm Greg Faranello, head of U.S. rates for AmeriVet Securities. Welcome to Monday Minutes. Happy Easter Monday. This morning, let's talk about a couple of themes in the marketplace. Obviously, last week, very strong week for risk assets, strong week for the market in general. The S&P had its biggest weekly gain, 12% since 1974, so extremely strong. A lot of client questions. Why are equity markets performing the way they are in light of the fact that the economic situation around coronavirus looks very poor? And here's what we would say. Short term to us, the market is trading much more in line with progress with regard to coronavirus. Clearly not perfect, but progress relative to where we were in conjunction with Fed programs and liquidity. So last week, to have context here in terms of what the Fed has done to date, last week the Fed took roughly $195 billion of the $450 billion allocated into the CARES Act to dedicate toward existing programs and new programs. So the much anticipated Main Street lending facility, the guidelines are put in place for that program, although the actual money is not flowing. And also, with regard to primary and secondary credit markets, the Fed has already expanded their balance sheet on the primary side. More money dedicated from the Exchange Stabilization Fund that was already put. These programs were already pre-existing, and also added a municipal program as well. So the Fed here, their efforts continue to support the underlying functioning of the credit markets. Obviously, spreads snapped much tighter on last week, which has also underpinned the move in equity markets. The last theme we've been talking about aggressively with clients is the notion of reopening the economy, which is front and center. So as we continue to make progress with regard to the coronavirus, obviously people are going to be expecting some sort of timetable here with regard to the reopening of the economy. We think personally it will be slower and perhaps frustrate markets over time. What's been laid out there by Dr. Fauci is the beginning of reopening at some point within the course of May. So we still have some time here, but I do expect the conversation around the reopening of the economy to pick up steam here in the weeks ahead. I'm Greg Faranello, and this is Monday Minutes.